Welcome back to the Can-Am Garage. In this episode, we're going to quickly update, well, maybe not quickly, but we're going to update Engine 51, the 1965 Crown Fire Coach kit from Ranger Detail Technologies. What I've been doing is following the early stages as lined out in the instructions. I built the chassis, the engine, the pump. Of course, the engine pump, not necessary for the build, but I got to have them, so I built them. Then I moved on to scribing and snapping the various sheets. The A sheet came with this and maybe this and this all on it. It was separated into two sections, like, for example, this was two. This was one section. Cut it down the middle as per the instructions, and we'll cut it out in a bit. Still working on the first ones. I've got to tighten up my work on the inside cuts on this, but that's not a worry. There's three of those, and G, which I'm currently working on. As I said, we're scribing and snapping, which means we're using my nice nifty Olfa P cutter, which goes into the various lines. And actually, I can't cut on that one because I'm ready to do whatever, but we'll try. I'll do a quick one here, just where you can see, and you see it raises a little string of styrene, and believe it or not, I'm surprising myself even that. I'm counting tens. I'm surprised myself that I'm actually this light-handed on it. Maybe my hands have changed over years, but because typically I tend to be heavy-handed, I'm finding working with this being light-handed, it takes me some 20 to 30. Well, maybe is it 10, 20 to 30 scribes to get to essentially what we're seeing here. But even then, are we seeing it here? Yes, we are. You can see here where I have scribed sufficiently through that I now need to make the cuts going the other way. Again, and you can feel them here. I can definitely feel that. And this is the bottom cut that I was just showing you a moment ago. So when I'm done talking with you guys, I will be doing a lot more scribing and cutting on these lines. As you can see right here, that one's has been done the standard way I do it is 5 times, and the first one is so very, 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 very light. In fact, I generally take my glasses off. I'm very light-handed, so when I'm doing it, because doing that first cut is the time it's the easiest to make a mistake, or at least it is for me, and I prefer not to make mistakes. Yeah, unfortunately, mistakes do happen. I mean, you can see here on this one where I have gone past lines, but given that this will be the back side of the piece, because there's no way we want any, like G, for example, be showing someplace where somebody could see it. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Do it like this, and Bob's your uncle. Nobody's the wiser. Good to go. Okay, so at this point, I don't know. I can basically do one sheet of scribing a day. With something like this, it might take longer to get to there on that point. And with this one, with all the cuts, good God, I'm going to be here. And this is all the .060. I mean, it says so right back here on this one. .060. Haven't even touched the thinner sheets yet, but they won't scribe as hard. We're just trying to figure out where to put them. They're over there. When we'll get into that in a minute. Once you're done scribing them, Tim orders that you need to dress the sides of the sheet. I'm very lucky that a friend of mine back in Quebec built me this nice sanding board to be used when you're dressing the edges. Basically, that means I'm going to take a piece that has been freshly cut out, and I'm going to get it there, hopefully straight and square. If it isn't 100% straight and square, I will, or if I'm feeling off, there's my little triangle. My triangle's hiding underneath here. I will check to make sure I'm holding it vertically, and then we will give it a 8-10 strokes, check to see if all the edge is gone. If it's gone, we're good. If it's not, repeat until you don't have it anymore. And that always raises a burr on the cut edge, which, where there's always a little bit of excess, it would be on this one, it would have been over here. And I'm always going just gently like that to get the little string edge off. So I think that about covers Engine 51 for now. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you here next time at the Can-Am Garage.